Okay, like, just like go with me, bro. This is what I found on the internet.
You know, with support.
I suck at ADC. Bro.
We were snapping bot lane though, dude.
Are you slow in the head? Welcome everyone to Fly Under the Radar. I'm Timothy, and this is William. And this is the podcast where we as two brothers explore this crazy world, have a few laughs, and just share you guys, our point of view from our experience. And, I've been doing a bit of, on the internet scrolling recently, and there's been some weird stuff happening, especially with the news. Did you see all that new, law shit that's coming out in Canada with, the news and the censorship?
So there's two things I think that's happening in Canadian news. There's regarding firearms and stuff, and then there's also regarding the censorship for the internet, right?
I think that's
the main thing.
the main thing. I saw this post online. This guy was like, yeah, if you go on CNN, Instagram in Canada, you can't see anything.
What do you mean you can't see anything?
The post is blocked. I checked it myself, and it's literally blocked. It's there's a thing underneath. You can't see this because you're in Canada or whatever because of the news or some shit.
What?
Take out your phone. Do you have Instagram or no? Or did you delete it?
I deleted it.
Here, let me show you quickly.
Wait, is this...
What?
So the CNN account on Instagram is not viewable?
Yes, look.
People in Canada can't see this content. In response to Canadian government legislation, news content can't be viewed in Canada. What?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's with all the news channels. I just saw the CNN one, but I'll put. I hopefully I remember to put a picture on screen for you guys to see. But if not, just Google CNN blocked in Canada on Instagram. But it's weird. I don't know. Canada's a bit sussy vodka right now, and apparently they're gonna do some changes to podcasts as well that they're talking about.
Yeah, but isn't that for if you have over 10 million views or something?
Yeah, you have to be popping. So hopefully by the time
we're still flying under the radar.
We're still flying under the radar.
You know what I'm saying?
But hopefully when they're gonna sort this out because there's no way this shit's gonna pass.
Well, welcome to Canada, my friend.
There's no way.
The land where our government right now wants a power grab ever since 2021, where the epidemic of the world happened, right? And they wanted to take away people's rights. Now they're just trying to power grab everything.
That just doesn't make any sense.
They're trying to censor people with that. They are trying to take away people's property, right? What else? I mean, during the convoy, right, for the truckers, they were pausing or freezing people's banks accounts, right?
Bro.
And it's a government overreach.
Yeah.
100%. Right.
It just doesn't make sense how you can actually do that to someone. You know what I mean? People have rights and they're just stripping it away.
Well, I mean, yeah. People should have the right to express themselves.
Basic human rights.
Yeah, but I mean our Bill Charter, or what is it called? Bill Charter of Rights is poorly written, I will say.
Yeah.
So they're slowly, trying to take away people's rights. So
yeah.
On a good note, the opposition party seems to be favored to win the next election.
I thought you were gonna switch the topic. I thought I was gonna be bro, this is clean. Man's made a clean transition, and then man's going right back into it.
Well, I want to give people some hope, just because I think the current government has disappointed everyone, right?
Well, I don't want to get too political here.
Well, that's why I'm not saying any names or anything.
Well,
I'm just saying that the current state of Canada is not the best,
Yeah,
right?
it's a bit
compared
sus.
to what it should be, right? Now,
on a good note,
the opposition party is favored to win the next election. So
okay.
hopefully we can, I will say this, I have my opinions about voting, but since you have the right to vote, I think you should, one, do your research about it to see what all the parties offer and see where you align politically, right?
Yeah.
I won't get into too much of like my politics, but just as like a basic human right, like we are blessed in this country to at least have the right to vote.
Yeah.
Even if you might think like elections are biased or, you know, like they're bought or whatever, as long as you have that right, be a responsible citizen and look to see what policies affect you. Because what I find most disappointing is if people vote and they have no understanding of like their own policies. Because like I understand like you might not like the politicians, and like no one likes politicians, right? But if a politician aligns more politically with you on certain issues than another one, then you should be like, it shouldn't be like a popularity contest. You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't vote someone in because, you know, they look good
Yeah.
or something, right? You should vote them in for basically like, oh, this is the party I align with, you know. Or even if you're more like in the middle of the pack and you say, oh, you like flip between parties, vote for the one that basically aligns with you currently in this situation the most. That's my
in good news.
And in good news.
In other news, did you bring anything prepared for the podcast?
What do you mean? Dude, I didn't do anything this week. What do you mean?
Okay, so this is how the podcast is supposed to work. The beginning is supposed to be where we talk about stuff that happened this week or something we saw that happened, or you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to bring something to the podcast.
So what do you want me to say, dude? In good news, you know, World War III is gonna start soon, dude.
No, like anything. Like this is how I envision it in my mind. The podcast, how we start. We say welcome back to the podcast, and then I bring something up, and then we talk about it for like 2-3 minutes, and then you transition it into something you saw or something you did that week, and then after a few minutes, we transition into something I saw, and we kind of go back and forth.
Yeah,
for like
but
10
sometimes.
minutes.
Like, I don't know if I can always bring up everything, right? That happened during
Bro,
the week.
it can literally be anything simple. Like, I brought two things, the CNN thing, and the other thing I was going to bring up was something I saw online. It was kind of funny. And it basically, there's a new, I don't know how new he is, but there's like the Twitch CEO, basically. He streams on Twitch occasionally.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, and he applied for the Twitch partner program, and he got denied. Which I thought was pretty funny.
Wait, what? The guy who is a CEO for Twitch applied for the Twitch partner program and didn't get it.
Yeah. So, and then he made a tweet about it. See, guys, not all of us gets in on our first try or something.
Nah, bro. I mean, I swear Twitch has been kind of declining a bit, no? With their terms and service.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Here's something I want to bring up. What's going on with YouTube ads, bro? You know what you know what I'm saying with YouTube ads?
That's a good thing to
like,
bring
what's going
up.
on with that? All of a sudden now, because before YouTube had no problem with ad blocker. Now all of a sudden,
Can I stop you right there? They never were okay with ad blockers.
no, they actually like were okay with it because like they would still get the money from the people for putting the ads on the
Yeah,
thing.
the people that put the ads got scammed.
Yeah. Well, that's not like YouTube's fault if like on like
what? It's like going to like freaking sponsoring like a sports player, an athlete, and then they don't wear your brand, but they paid you. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, but it's not that they didn't wear their brand because they didn't want to. They were wearing your brand. It's just that the camera lens that people were looking at were photoshopping their clothes to like not be there, dude. Which sounds kind of sus. But that's basically what like YouTube ads was, where it's like, okay, we're gonna put the ads on for YouTube for you guys, like the sponsors or whatever. But if I on my browser, because there's two sides. There's YouTube side, which is server side, and then there's your browser, which is the client side. If on your side you don't want to see stuff, you can just change the code to not see it. Which is what ad blocker is.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a good thing. Like, I love YouTube ad blocker. Been using it forever, but I can understand why they're making the change because one, they're going really hard on YouTube Premium. So if you don't want to see the ads,
dude, who has YouTube Premium?
then you get YouTube Premium. A lot of people have YouTube Premium.
Do they?
Yeah. It makes sense because it's kind of like the two different business models would be like Netflix, like you pay to watch, and then the YouTube is you get free to watch, but there's ads, and then you pay to get rid of the ads. So it's basically kind of like the same business model, but like in different ways, if that makes sense.
Where's the business model where I don't watch ads and I can watch for free? Where's that
Good
business
one.
model, dude?
Basically, you I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that to you. I'm trying to think of a website. Rumble. No, I don't think they have that as well. But no. Going back to the YouTube ad thing, I think it's a good thing for YouTube because it's a bad for the audience, but it's good for YouTube because YouTube's gonna make more money, and I feel like when YouTube makes more money, they give more money. Like they're gonna like there's higher CPM. They give more in the shorts fund or whatever. Like YouTube, like when they make more money, the creators make more money. So because when they're making more money through people coming in through the ads, more people are gonna want to buy more ads. More people are gonna I don't know if that makes any sense, but
No, it makes sense, but like me as a user, I don't want to watch ads.
then you get YouTube Premium. I think it's like
Well,
what,
I don't
$5,
want to
$10
pay
a
either,
month?
bro.
Bro, aren't you like okay? Let's move on a second here because I swear we've had a conversation where you're like against subscription based products. Like you don't have any subscription based products.
Well, I don't like it because I think I talked about I like to own something, right? Like if I want a movie, I would buy it and have it for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Instead of like how the old CDs were and stuff,
I guess.
right? You know what I mean? Like I would rather buy a house or buy property than like,
I think it
rent it
depends
out.
on the product, but I think the subscription based model is the best for every
No,
business.
subscription based is pretty genius,
Yeah.
right? In the sense of like, oh, you don't have to enjoy anything, or you don't have to own anything, but you can still enjoy seeing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But since I'm in like the tech world and like especially like with like the website stuff, if I need something, I can just like, hack my way through it or something. You know what I mean?
Hack, good one.
Well, okay, not like hack, dude, but like with the YouTube stuff, I can just go inside the code, remove their pop up, and that's it. I can watch without ads and for free. So
In game.
in game, but yeah. So on a brighter note,
I already told you my topics.
well,
I
I
brought.
brought up the YouTube stuff.
Man, it's thought of that halfway through the podcast already. All
Yeah,
right.
because I'm the type of person where it's like we're talking about something, it reminds me of something, and I tell the story. You know what I mean?
How about next week? All you gotta do is bring one thing, okay? Like, be prepared for one thing.
Sure. But I did bring something today.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay. That's semantics.
Actually, two things
there.
if you count the voting thing too. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the question of the week. So this is kind of relay into our topic of discussion today, but for the question of the week, if you could go back to your childhood and play a video game that you didn't know about at that time, what game would it be and why? Because you probably talk to your friends, and most kids play a bunch of different video games, and you've probably tried some of them now that you're older. What game that you kind of maybe tried now that
I wish I got into earlier.
yeah, like you could have been like, bro, I would have like pumped this out. You know what I mean?
The only game that comes to mind for me would be Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, I think, right? But I played it, I think, in 2020 or 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I feel like if I was younger and I played that style of game, I would have liked it. Because I played 2020, but I didn't really play it seriously. I did some of the progression of the story. I stopped for like a year, then I went back to it and finished it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe League of Legends to play earlier seasons, but I felt like because we started season 4, so I felt like that was like before like the modern age of League, right?
Yeah, we started before.
I I don't know, man. I mean, we started Minecraft when it was like just starting up too, so we were like OGs for Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really know. Actually, maybe I would have wanted to start Path of Exile earlier, because I also started that in like 2020, 2021, but it was still going on for like 5 years before as well, and I would want to play like earlier like seasons to see like how the metas were at the time and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what game I've always wanted to play? I've never actually played it, but I feel like if I played this as a kid, I would be like juiced on it.
What, Roblox?
No. Good one. Good one. But honestly, we never actually got into Roblox.
Because Roblox is basically like Minecraft.
Yeah. But one of those racing games, like, you know when you have the actual like steering wheel and shit.
Okay, bro, but who's gonna spend like $1,000?
I know, but like that's like actually like juiced up. Imagine having that as your freaking setup, bro. Like that would actually be lit. Because I love like going go-karting and shit like that. So
but you don't like driving, bro.
When have I ever said that?
You always say that you prefer like not to drive.
No, I don't. You just like to drive, so I just let you drive.
I don't know. I thought that you
What?
preferred like, you know, being like sitting in the back of the car like in a limo or some shit.
Sure, why not? I like driving though. Depends on the car.
Oh, I think that's what it was. Cause like
I don't like driving big chunky cars because for me like I just don't drive that much. So when I do drive like the big chunky cars, it's like I don't know the parameters. So I'm like always sussed out that I'm gonna hit something. But like I feel like the smaller low key cars, like I feel like they're more smooth to drive and like the turns are sharper. So I feel more comfortable driving that. But yeah, nah. I watched a movie recently, and it was basically a story about this kid who like had like the racing setup and became like a professional like driver. I forgot what it was called. It's actually a really good movie, and basically it's based on a true story. So this guy, they had like a tournament because the game like was very accurate to like the actual driving. Like the game was basically set up based on like the actual cars, like
sure.
to the millimeter. So like it basically kind of felt the same. Obviously, when you drive a real car and play a game, like you're gonna have like to use your body and shit. But yeah, they had like a race, a competition online, and then the winners were brought to like a actual like racetrack, and like you can kind of hear the story from there.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. I thought that was a cool movie, and I always wanted to play one of those games. But yeah, that's what I would have played. I wish I remembered the name of the movie. It's a really good one. It actually just came out this year. No, it came out this year. Turbo something. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Any other games, or just Path of Exile and Dark Souls for you? And Roblox, right?
Yeah, good one, bro. Low key, I feel like, because we never played fighting games, right?
We played Super Smash Bros.
True, but
like, I sucked at that game. I hate that game, bro. I just suck so hard.
Well, I think, I don't know. Our neighbor always played with Meta Knight or whatever, and just always rolled us. But we never really played fighting games, right? Because recently, I would say in the last maybe like half a year, with my friends, my new friends from my old, like my coworkers basically, from my previous job, who I'm still friends with, we all started playing. Well, they were playing, and I got into it. They played the game Guilty Gear Strive, right? Which is basically like a fighting game, like Street Fighter or something, right? So, and I don't really play it often because I don't play games anymore. But it's fun to like. It's an interesting game because like games like, let's say, League of Legends or like team-based games, like even like what's the one with the car with the soccer ball?
Rocket League?
Yeah, like those games, to like advance and get higher elo or whatever, you have to play in a team and stuff. But something that's like a fighter game where it's like your character versus their character in a 1v1 can really show like it's a lot more technical in the game, right? And for me, like, I don't really play games, but it was like really like interesting because like, oh, if I play this character, these are the moves that he has, and these are like the counters to other like characters' moves, and it's like interesting the way like I guess it's like real fighting. Like, oh, what is like you have to be reactive
Man
and
said
also
real fighting.
Well, yeah, you have to be reactive and like,
Good one.
yeah, okay, dude.
Yeah, I know his special move. Yeah, same like real fighting. You go up to a bar. I know that guy's special move.
I meant in the reactive sense of like reacting to what they do. You know what I mean? And then trying to like change up your playstyle to like beat theirs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, after he
So-
beats you up, IRL, you get to rematch, right?
Okay, stop with the IRL, bro.
Bro, you said it was like real life though.
In the reactive sense of like you have to react to what your opponent is doing.
Well, that's an
Not the fucking fighting, bro. I'm not gonna throw out a fucking Kamehameha IRL, bro, and then get beat the shit out of me, dude.
What do you mean? Yeah, how weak's your Kamehameha?
Oh yeah, you're right, bro. My bad. I gotta fucking go back on the island and
Juice.
train with Master Roshi more. You're right.
Get on the juice, right?
But yeah, no, I feel like that's like one genre of game that we never got into, like the fighting games.
Yeah.
So
Well, we played Pokemon, but
no. Okay, but Pokemon is a fucking turn-based game, bro.
it's fighting, bro.
No, it's not.
What are the Pokemon doing? Battling? What's another word for battling? Fighting.
But it's not a fighting game.
That is circumstantial at best.
No, what do you mean circumstantial? It's like chess. Is chess a fighting game?
Yes.
Okay, you're stupid, bro.
The brain
Bro thinks
versus
chess
the
is
brain.
a fighting game. Yes, it's
Bro,
a
there's
turn-based
literally
game.
horse, king, queen. That's literally like fighting, bro.
Okay, you're like the mental gymnastics that are going
Bro,
in your head right now.
you're
trying to convince me that chess
you're
is
playing
a fighting
checkers.
game.
I'm playing 3D chess right now, buddy. Okay, I'm on a different level. I think we should just get to our topic of discussion
Yeah,
today.
I think so too, bro. Chess is a fighting game, right?
All right, so I'm gonna keep it pretty vague. So the topic is gonna be League of Legends, but we can kind of go in one or two directions. Do you think League is dying or going up? And then we'll kind of go through that for the rest of the podcast.
Is League dying or going up?
Or is it kind of stagnating? Well, just say which one you think, and then we can like.
I think League is dying.
Okay. So before we get into that, if you guys haven't seen League of Legends, can you give them a quick description of what League of Legends is? Just a quick. If someone said to you, "What is League of Legends?" in 30 seconds, boom, go for it.
League of Legends is a cancer game and you should not play it. So I will not tell you about it.
No, come on, bro. Let's try
No,
again.
But you say what I would say to some random. That's what I would say to a random
No,
person.
if someone was genuinely interested in the game,
I would tell them to pick a different hobby, bro. Okay?
No.
But for our audience here, what League of Legends is this? It's a MOBA game, okay? Which basically means there's like a map with like different areas on the map and you can play as like different in this game it's called champion, but it's like a character, right?
yeah.
So there's 10 players playing, 5 on each team, and they each pick a different character or champion that plays a specific role on that team, right?
Yeah.
So, which is basically what MOBAs are. And inside the map of Runeterra is the world. What the fuck is the map?
I don't know.
Summoner's Rift.
Summoner's
right?
Rift.
On the map of Summoner's Rift, there are basically areas, well, I guess 4 areas to this map. There's 3 different lanes, which basically, like, it's really hard to explain. to, like, someone
That's why
new.
I said
You
in
know what I
30
mean?
seconds. But
In
yeah,
30 seconds?
basically, it's a 5v5 game. Think of it like capture the flag, but instead of capturing the flag, you're trying to destroy it.
Yeah, that makes
And that's kind of how I
You're
would
trying to, like,
describe it.
progressively, like, destroy their base. Right? So,
Yeah,
while the other opponent is trying to do the same thing to you.
exactly. So that's kind of like the generic, but most people probably watching this episode already know what it is. But do you know actually why League of Legends like kind of grew so quickly? As like because it's still like a pretty popular game, honestly. Like why it kind of like what's the rise of League of Legends? Do you know the history behind it?
Well, I think Dota came up before League, no? And then League was like no.
So with League, it was actually the first free game. Like most games were like you have to pay for it. to play it, but this was the first game or one of the first games where it's like, hey, you can play the game for free, and then what you
Are
pay
you
for,
sure? When did what year did League come out in?
bro, like early, like 2000 what 7?
No,
Because
you're-
it was
you're-
like,
you're capping, dude. It's like 2009 or some shit, dude.
well, there was the alpha beta before like season 1 and shit.
Yeah, but no one played that.
But that's still technically like, you know, it came out.
Yeah, but that's not like the
Anyways.
release date of the game.
Basically, around that time, it was one of the first. We'll just say like the earlier games that was free to play, because most games you gotta pay and then you play. But this was like, hey, we'll let you play for free, and if you want to buy some cosmetics, you can do that, which was actually a pretty smart business model, especially for the time.
I feel like it wasn't one of the first games because when we were younger, we played so many like games on like Nitrom or something like free games were a thing.
Okay,
right?
but like that's like free games online and shit like that. Like it wasn't like it's a different type of game. It's not like a simple like 2D like the Water Girl and Fire Boy type shit, you know?
Yeah, but then there was also games like RuneScape too, or like World of Warcraft, which were free to play, which were before League of Legends,
Okay.
which were really big.
That's like okay, it's the first MOBA free game, all right?
Wasn't Dota before and it was also free?
Okay, like, just like go with me, bro. This is what I found on the internet. You want me to read what I found?
Yeah.
The primary reason for LoL's popularity is its accessibility. League of Legends is one of the first video games to introduce a free-to-play model to success. Okay? That's what I found online. So, if you guys want to double-check my source,
Well, okay, that could be like that statement is not wrong. If it's one of the first, then I can see that.
that's
being
what I
like,
said.
you know
One
what
of
I
the first games.
But no, but I think you said it was like one like the first game.
I said one of the first. Why are you arguing with me, sir? The semantics don't matter, but generally speaking, it was one of the earlier games that rose to popularity for being free to play. All right. So, yeah. How's your experience been in League of Legends? We did start in season 4, so. How did we first hear the game? I think our cousin introduced
it to us. But so you want my whole League of
Mm.
Legends life story, man?
No, we can just kind of talk about it generically, fam. You don't have to go on a rant for 15 minutes about how you played League of Legends and how you love playing Rengar.
Yeah, but then it's like I had phases of like different roles I played, and
Yeah,
then like
then we can talk about it. So what was actually the first champion you played? Do you remember? I think
the first
probably
champion.
like Darius or something.
Who? Me? No.
No, me.
Oh, you?
Yeah, I'm trying to think for myself
No,
too.
the first champ we ever played was Ashe in the tutorial, man.
Ash?
Yeah, because that was the tutorial. Don't you remember?
Oh my god, true. Because now I remember like making a new account and the tutorial is completely different. It's not in the ARAM map anymore.
No, but it's not.
Or like half of it is. Like it's
They changed it.
yeah, like now you can play like Darius, Lux. Like you can play like
What?
Master Yi. You can play
No, the old
No,
OG
I remember it's
tutorial
Ashe. Yeah,
was
yeah.
ARAM map,
Ashe.
and it was Ashe, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember that now.
Nostalgia, bro.
For real. But I meant like first champ you picked up, like your first main.
My first main was Skarner mid.
Was it?
Yes,
Damn.
it was Skarner mid. Because I thought he was a cool character because he was a Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
And because at that time, where I was only playing like bot games, right?
Of course, yeah.
And when I tried playing other champions, I could not kill like the bot in lane. But with Skarner, once I got the ultimate, I could just pull them underneath my tower and I would get the kill with Ignite,
Yeah.
right?
That's jokes. I don't remember who my first main was, but I remember the first champ I got a skin for was Corki. Was Hot Rod Corki.
Yes.
That was like the first skin I got, and I think Corki was kind of like my first one trick or like my first main. And honestly, I don't know why I picked up Corki. I think I just liked his like voice and like the character. I'm up tutored. I forgot it. I forgot what
That
it's
was
called.
horrible, bro.
It was good. It was funny as fuck. What was it called? Oh fuck, bro. That shit was funny though.
My first skin was Skarner.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wasn't it the orange one because your favorite color was orange? No.
It was the Earth Skarner or whatever.
Oh, damn. Alright. And then when did you start playing ranked? For me, it was what I think season 5. I started playing ranked.
I played some ranked in season 4, but I only have maybe like 10 or 15 games.
Yeah.
Right.
I played Master Yi when I started playing ranked. I was a Master Yi one trick back in the day.
I started playing Rengar in ranked
Yeah.
because that was the old Rengar, where you could basically one shot anyone,
Oof.
and it was like I didn't play because in season 3 Rengar like was fully invisible, but when I started playing, he had like right now I think when Rengar like is an ultimate, they have like the eyes above someone that he's closest to. Before it was the exclamation point above anyone who was around him. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was like fully invisible.
Yeah.
And the only way to see it was with the OG pink wards, dude. Remember that?
Yeah. Before you had to buy wards. I don't know if they changed it or shit because I haven't played.
There's control wards still now.
Yeah, but like now there's like a support item where you can have wards. I don't know if they changed that or not. Because they're always changing the game, but
back in the day you could buy actual wards. Like for 75 gold,
you
could
there's
buy
the
a green
one
ward.
and then the pink one.
And the pink ward was 100 gold, I think.
Yeah.
Right. You could also buy mana potions. Remember that?
Ooh. Bro, do you know what the most random thing I ever found in League? Like, I went on YouTube and searched up my username, and some random YouTube channel like 7 years ago posted me getting a pentakill on Master Yi in a ranked game.
What?
It's the most random thing ever. If you search up Timothy Fly Master Yi pentakill, like this, like season 4, season 5, like with the old Gunsu's Rage Blade where it was AOE.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I will say League of Legends has evolved tremendously over time. Now, do you think it's evolved for the better or for the worse?
I haven't played in the past year,
Yeah, me
but
neither, bro.
I think the graphics are a lot better for sure than before.
Yeah, but the old graphics were like so nostalgic.
Yeah,
bro.
but I definitely prefer the new graphics because it's easier to tell what's going on. And is it for the better or is it for the worse? I don't know. It's hard to kind of like with games, it's really hard to please everyone. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be people that dislike a change and somebody who likes the change. I think the hardest part about League is that as time goes on, they keep releasing more new champions, which makes it more difficult for new people to play. Because the more new champions they release, the harder your barrier to entry. Because the new players always have to learn every single champ.
That's true.
Because if you don't know what the enemy champ does, then you're basically screwed in the game. You have to basically learn. And there's 165 champs now?
Is there?
Some shit like that.
But no, that's true. Like the League of Legends is not a new player friendly game.
You have to play with your friends when you start.
You have to.
It's fun to fuck around with your friends because you have no idea what's happening. But once you get a hang of it a bit, it actually becomes super fucking addicting. You just want to get better and better.
Yeah. It's one of those games where it's like you need to focus. Because the higher elo you go, the more how little things can mess up your whole game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially because later on, in the last... Well, I didn't play for a year, but I would say the year before when I did play, I would be playing Renekton top lane. And with that champion, it's if I don't, in certain matchups, if I don't kill that person, level 3, then I just lose top lane. Straight up.
Yeah.
So it's the higher elo you go, the more little details that matter for you to actually, succeed at the game.
Mm-hmm. You kind of lane swapped the top at the end of your career in League of Legends, right?
Yeah. Well, because when I first started, I was a jungler. Because I just played Rengar. I was a one-trick. I played other champs too. Remember the OG Rek'Sai? Where the ultimate was a AoE
yeah, the burrow.
Teleport?
Yeah.
That was so much fun. But no, I was basically a one-trick.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to see my old videos, you can just go William Fly lol on YouTube, and you can see all my Rengar compilations. I still have it on. But so I basically played until the Assassin update, right? When they like changed Rengar with like, when he had that AoE shit, I hated that. Even though he was like broken, I think I stopped playing League for like a good half year, cause I did not enjoy like the new changes. Cause like Rengar has been like a controversial champion for a long time, because it's like when he first came out, he was basically like you could like triple Q stack, one shot someone, and you could walk up like right beside them and just like kill them.
Yeah.
Right, which is obviously broken. But then I don't know, man. Like that champion, like before the Assassin's rework, was so much fun to play, and it was like he had some skill. Like obviously you need to do your combo properly, and people think, oh, you just spam and you kill someone. It's like,
yeah,
if you like, sure, if you're fed and spam, you could kill someone. But if you are like even, then you need to like do the proper combo and stuff to like get the kill to snowball, right?
One tricking is definitely a play though.
I mean, I think for starting off, you have to be a one trick.
No, I think
No, you have to.
when you start the game, you play every champ with your friends to learn every champ. Once you have a mediocre understanding of kind of how all the champions play, then I would recommend becoming a one trick.
Well, I meant like in rank.
Yeah, in ranks for sure.
Like
you
can
trick.
play whatever champs you want, like with your friends. But I'm like more of the sense of like if you want to like start playing ranked, one trick a champion, because you learn like everything about that champion, and you'll verse all the other champions, and you know how your champion stacks up against that champion, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I play, Renekton top versus shit, I don't know, like maybe let's say Aatrox, right? I know in this matchup I have to take Ignite, and I have to kill him before level 6 if I even have a chance to, like,
Yeah.
And I know I have to, like, push the wave early to get my lead, get my rage up, and try to, like, one-shot him. You know what I mean? Like,
it's just about practicing.
And then it's like, oh, if I'm, like, let's say I verse, like, let's say Quinn top or some cringe retard 80 carry top. Dude, if you play 80 carry top lane, you deserve, like, nothing in life, okay?
In-game.
No. You don't deserve anything in life if you play like Quinn or Vayne top. You do not. Okay? And it's like, yeah, it's like I play Renekton top versus like Quinn, and it's like, okay, I just got, counterpicked, and that's it. What's your opinion about the champ select? Do you like it now, how everyone gets a vote to like ban something and it's like back and forth? Or do you like the old way where it's like the first person got the 3 bans and they pick the role and that's it?
Bro, the thing is with League of Legends, it's such a toxic fucking game.
Well, now it was.
What do you mean now? It's always been toxic.
Season 4, Season 5, wasn't as bad as now, dude.
Okay, but that's because we were playing like normal and like we didn't fucking know what we were doing. But now, like if you're a new player, you get put with new players, so you're not gonna get flamed as hard. But like if you've been playing the game for a minute, Jesus,
Well, no, League of Legends is the most toxic game, I think.
I think that's like one thing they can be proud of. They're the number one toxic.
That's not a proud thing, bro. They're more toxic than the fucking Call of Duty 12-year-olds, dude. Take that in, okay? So that's an issue.
But honestly, I don't mind the change to champ select. I think it's fine. Like, because I think it's good because like if you don't want to play against the champ, you just ban it. You know what I mean? Like everyone gets to.
Okay, maybe the bans, but how about the roles? Because I feel like back in the day,
oh yeah, you had to type.
You had to ask for your role, and depending on where you were listed, you'd either get it or you wouldn't.
Nah, I like that it's chosen.
No, I liked it the old way.
No,
because it forced people to play off roles and to learn the game and other champions.
Nah, bro, that's just like.
Now it's like you can like. All you can do is queue support and get masters. You know what I mean?
Okay, did you ever get masters queuing support?
Well, I never played support.
So why didn't you if you could get masters?
Well, why? If I play a game, why would I just play it to get elo? I want to play the game to at least have some enjoyment.
Facts.
And play champions that I enjoy playing.
That's why I played Scion Jungle, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Full AD Scion Jungle.
You played that not for elo, dude.
That was. What do you mean? Are you like serious? That shit was fun as fuck. Going full AD Scion Jungle one-shotting everyone?
Yeah, I could see that.
Bro, I got 250 LP Masters, fam. Played 80 Scion Jungle. I was cracked out of my mind.
Yeah, that means Sion was not was. Well, I don't know about now, but he was a broken champion.
What do you mean broken?
Your W gave you like 1,000 free HP.
I have
After
no
10 minutes,
dashes,
bro.
bro.
You have no what?
I have no dashes. I have no movement. You gotta be able to one-shot that.
Yeah, but if you just bush camp,
But the thing with Sion Jungle is that as you get higher elo, it works less and less and less. Because people actually start to
Well,
get a brain.
obviously.
In low elo, you can just wait in a bush, one-shot them with your Q, and just like... It's fun as hell. So I had a fun time with that. What's your thoughts on the esports scene? Did you ever get into like LCS and like Worlds?
No,
and
I
shit?
used to. Oh my god. I still have my Copenhagen Wolves
Oh my god,
jersey or whatever.
that's a funny story, bro.
So, what year was it? Was it season 5? I think it was season 5 because we started playing League season 4, and then the year after we started playing ranked, and we started watching like League of Legends, right? And I would watch LEC, which is like the European League, right? Because NA was poo-poo, right? And I don't know why, but I just like picked the team and like just stood by them. I'm like, yeah, this is my team. I like the players. I like their play style. I'm just gonna, root them on. And that team was named Copenhagen Wolves, right?
That's actually a fire name.
It's a fire name. I think they were only in the league for that 1 year because they lost like almost every match. But I was loyal. I supported them. I supported them to the point where I ordered one of their jerseys and I put my username in the back.
That's funny.
I literally have it, bro.
But honestly, I feel like they do this in soccer or football, where it's like you can get demoted out of your league, and that's what they used to do in league. Like if you were shit, you got demoted.
No, they still have that where they have the. What do you mean?
Now it's franchises. Now you buy. It's like the NBA. You buy your spot.
But there's regular. Wait, what?
You don't get demoted and lose your place.
There's not like a relegation league,
No.
like where you go up into that.
No.
Since when?
Since like always, fam. Since like past 4 or 5 years.
What?
Yeah, LCS, LEC don't have that anymore. That shit was fire because people actually like were motivated to like win. Now they just get a paycheck and they're chilling. Obviously, like there's still teams like leaving and coming in because if you're bottom team for a few seasons, you're not gonna make any money and you can't like keep your spot. So people like end up dipping, but it's not like a relegation thing. Which I think relegation is actually 200 IQ.
Well, I thought so too. That's why I thought they still had it.
No,
Because it's like you make a team like my idea of
bro,
like
we should make an esports
shut
team.
the fuck up, dude. Just shut.
Bro,
shut
that would
up,
be
dude.
so hype, no?
We need to get players then, and then we gotta pay them, and then what? We're gonna join the NA
Bro,
league.
Once the podcast pops off, we'll have enough money to get an esports
Bro,
team.
I hate this game. Why would I make a team for it, bro?
Bro, honestly, okay, it doesn't have to be league, but like one day I want to own an esports team or be in own a percentage. Like, did you see like Ryan Reynolds owns like a football club in England or whatever? And like now their team's like winning and they're slowly climbing up the ladder.
Sure.
That's lit, no? Imagine having like a team that you're like, you know what I mean? Like that would be fire.
Yeah, but that's like soccer, dude. I don't want to fucking own an esports team.
Fine, but like the thing with football is that's just a lot more expensive than fucking esports team.
I don't know, bro.
If we have money, we gotta do it. High key
For league,
for anything, for league, for football, for anything like that.
if we did, then I'd have to make the name of the team like "fuck this game" or some shit.
Nah,
dude.
you can't, bro. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, bro?
That's not gonna get approved, bro.
Did Dick and I have so much resentment for this game that if I could, I'd just delete it off the face of the earth.
Bro, I look you kind of want to play it again, low key.
Stop.
Might have to
Stop.
do it. Running back a one time for the one time Scion Jungle.
Nah. I just can't. That game, it gets me too mad. Just because.
But it is pretty nostalgic though. Like just thinking about all the
Well,
good
yeah, it's
times.
nostalgic because when we played when we were younger, the game was like a lot more fun.
Like I still watch. Like right now, World is actually going on. I'm watching it a bit, and it's actually still interesting to watch. You
Well,
know?
okay. Esports and like ranked solo duo are two different sports, bro, or two
For
different
sure,
games.
100%.
Like, that's why, like, even when I stopped playing like a year ago for like a couple of months, I was still like, playing Clash like once a month or whatever. Even though I wasn't ranking, it's like the team environment for tournaments
Mm-hmm.
are just lit. Do you not remember when you at university we went to the esports team? Well, I was on the
Yeah.
esports club. Well, no, was it the esports
Okay,
club
so
or the?
all right, relax. So basically, me and my bro went to the same uni, and they had like a esports club where basically I don't know every few months they would have some sort of like
Tournaments
tournament.
for like multiple games, right?
And we did like 2 League of Legends tournaments while we were there together. And the first one, we got freaking second place, bro.
Yeah, and we were put with randoms too, and we got second place.
Yeah, so basically there's like 2 types of tournaments, I think. No, wait, I think you can go with a team, right? But we didn't have people, so we just went and they put us with a team, right?
Yeah.
And bro, I don't know why I got put in fucking ADC, bro.
Oh yeah, you were ADC and I was support.
I suck at ADC, bro.
We were snapping bot lane though, dude.
Bro, because we were just playing like fucking MF Leona because that was the most broken thing at the time.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm a jungler at heart, right? So I suck at last hitting. You know what I mean? And being put as an ADC is like sad. But we had to take one for the team because all the other players were like mid jungle top players and they were all like shit. You know what I mean? Or like they were all mid. They were either like gold or plat, right?
Yeah.
They weren't good at all. And me and William were probably like I was probably the highest rank out of everyone at the time.
No.
Yeah. I think I was
not a chance.
I think I was like D4 at the time.
Are you high?
What do you mean?
You were D4 at the time.
Yeah. Or D5 or yeah, D5, yeah.
Nah.
Yes.
Not in that year.
What do you mean?
There's no shot that year, bro.
Anyways,
2019.
yes. Bro, I'm decent at the game. Anyways, that's besides the point. We played the tournament, got second place, and then we played another one, and then we got all the homies there. I got put top lane, which was my secondary, so I still wasn't the best at it. I really wanted to play jungle, never got the chance, but that tournament we didn't do well at all.
No, I think we lost the first game, won the second. I think it was 2-2. We like lost 2 and won 2.
Mhm.
But since we lost the first, then we were out of the bracket to like get first place or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, which is
But all in all, I think it's a great experience, to play like esports.
well, I mean, the team-based part I think is fun. Like, cause you gotta like set up your team where it's like, okay, who's good at what role, what's the meta right now, what are people's one tricks or mains, and it's like we gotta devise a plan to try and like, see what the enemy plays and stuff. And I think that whole like team like processing is so much fun, cause like just queuing up for ranked and then mindlessly like banning like meta champs, and then it's like you. Like, the fact that League of Legends doesn't have a voice chat is beyond me still, dude. It's beyond me.
I guess.
Like, how can you play a team-based game? Like, every game, like CSGO, Valorant, like,
I don't
all
know.
these team-based games have a chat. A voice chat, I mean. Where you can, like, say, oh, I'm peeking this corner, like, this guy's
Yeah,
here,
I don't know why League never
But
introduced
League,
that.
nothing, bro. Only typing, bro. Like,
Bro, the typing is so funny, bro. When you see a rager, oh my goodness, it's so funny. But it sucks sometimes when you have like an inter on your team because you just waste like half an hour of your day, bro. Just like from inter.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. If League was more... That's why, remember the year when Flex came out and replaced Ranked?
Yeah, but people hated that
People
shit.
hated that shit, but I loved that shit. Because I could actually queue up for ranked with like 5 people, and it would be like the team building thing. You know what I mean?
Well, there is still flex queue, I think, or did they remove it completely?
No, they still have flex.
So you can still do it, but it's not like as recognized. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why not many people do it.
Do you remember Twisted Tree Line?
All right, buddy. A man's going all the way back.
Because I used to play 3v3 ranked in
That
Twisted
was
Tree Line.
funny as fuck. It was pretty doo-doo, but it was funny.
No, I liked 3v3 ranked, bro, with Twisted Tree Line. I really enjoy. I got like gold one season for that, dude. Like I was really like fun.
Man's was popping off.
I liked the map, dude. I thought like with less players it was cool too. But remember Dominion, bro?
All right.
That was a poo-poo game, bro.
Man's is going through all of them. Earth, fucking.
Taking people who love Earth, I actually hate it so
I
much.
love Earth, bro.
I think it's like the concept is fun, but after 2-3 games of playing, you realize which champs are broken,
Bro.
and it's just oversaturated.
Earth is the TikTok of League of Legends.
Why does that weirdly make sense?
It makes sense, no?
Why does that weirdly make sense? Yeah, it's just a shit show, and everyone's trying to like show off and stuff, and then it's like everyone's so sweaty tryhard. Like when Earth first came out, it was good because it's like, yes, there was a lot of
Bro.
broken stuff, but people didn't spam the broken stuff.
Did you ever play Doombots or whatever that shit was called? Where it was like 5 versus the
Yeah,
co-op?
I did.
That shit was like, I think I might have played a few games, but like that shit was like mega fucking hard, bro. They should bring that back.
You know what League doesn't have anymore? Remember that like Star Guardian event where it was like you versus, it was like how do you put it? Like you didn't verse a team, like you were versing like the bots.
Yeah,
You
that's,
remember that?
that's Doombots.
No, Doombots was like you like on Summoner's Rift versing like the big Annie Tibbers at the end or whatever.
No,
right?
but some like there was different levels. Like the lower levels were like 5, and then as you did harder
right.
and harder.
But I'm saying, do you remember the Star Guardian event?
no.
Where it was like, you should search it up after. There was like this event, I don't remember when, maybe 2017, where Riot made a game for Star Guardian, and it was like they had like custom maps, and you would have to like go through the maps, clear the levels, and then go and like fight the final boss, which was Kane, because he had the legendary skin or whatever at the end of it.
I
And it
don't
was-
remember that.
That
don't know.
was lit. I feel like Riot has a lot of good ideas, but they don't keep it in the game. I don't know why. Like they've been like removing like game modes left and right. Like they removed like Dominion, even though it was like bad. They removed the map. I feel like that map could have been done so much. I mean, they changed that map to Ascension. Remember Ascension? That was a fun game mode where it was
Yeah.
like, was it all versus each other type shit? And it's like you had to like become the
It was
Ascended
kind of
one.
like a. It kind of looked like Twisted Tree Line, kind of. Like there was the middle jungle part and then the side lanes, right? Or is that a different game mode? Maybe I'm thinking about something else.
No. Dominion is the one where it's like the big circle where you have to like get the towers around, right?
Yeah.
And then that same map was used for Ascension, which was like you have to kill the Zerath in the middle to become like Ascended.
Bro,
or
I don't know.
bigger.
They've came out with a bunch of games, but
But I'm saying like they just come up with the games and they just like remove them for never to be seen again.
yeah, but I think because Riot's main focus is on Summoner's Rift, you know, about ranked, about esports, like about that whole like that's their main thing, you know. So they don't want something else like taken over. So they release small like mini games throughout the year to kind of stir things up.
But even when Twisted Tree Line and Dominion were a thing, people would still play like ranked Summoner's Rift. Like it didn't
Yeah,
take
but it
away
wasn't-
from.
I guess, but like again, they want to keep their main focus on the main game.
I don't know.
Like that's why they have ARAM still, but
Yeah.
and the thing is they don't have like ARAM ranked. You know what I mean?
I mean, have you played ARAM in the last 2 years? It feels like it's, ranked ARAM players, bro.
Nah, ARAM's pretty fun. Like if I ever want to just say fuck it, play League again, I just play an ARAM because it's like it's like not like high,
Stakes.
not even high stakes, but like you don't
High
have to think about it. You can go and just fucking throw your abilities. With like actually playing the game, you have to lay and do all this other shit. You have to think.
Yeah, I
So.
guess so. But
So what would you say your predictions are for League in the next 5 to 10 years? The thing is, Riot Games is just a fucking goated company. Like,
no.
like, if you think about it compared to like Avalanche, like Blizzard, Like all those other like companies, like all their games fail. Like Overwatch, fucking all like the games like just die out so easily. The fact that League, and now they even created Valorant, is like for them it's just like only upwards. Not only upwards, but it's like not dying type thing. Like I don't think League will ever die
You think League will never die?
in the next 20 years.
Really?
Yes. It's the most consistent game for the past like 10 years right now. Like what other game has this longevity? Like Minecraft?
Minecraft. I don't know how good Fortnite is right now.
Fortnite is like mid, but even Fortnite's still pretty new. Like 3 years now, 4 years.
Like the only game that's comparable to League for me is Minecraft. Like from the age wise and how it's like been. Though Minecraft has been on the decline as well.
But again, the thing with Minecraft is it's gonna have its ups and its downs, because there's always gonna be a period where people have played it, they don't really want to play it anymore, but there's still gonna be new kids coming in and playing the game, and then after like a few years, people are gonna be like, "Fuck, I want to play Minecraft again," and then there's like a surge,
Yeah.
because you can always go back and play Minecraft. That's the great thing about Minecraft. You can go start a world, play with your friends, play for a few weeks, and then leave, and then every few years come back. So there's always gonna be people playing Minecraft. But this is a topic about League of Legends, so maybe we talk about Minecraft another time. But final thoughts on League of Legends, sir?
It was a big part of my childhood. I have a lot of good memories and bad memories from that game. If I could go back, I'd want to probably play season maybe 5 again, or season 6.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself playing League in the foreseeable future at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I might pick it up again. We'll see what happens.
yeah, is the Timothy Fly, the boss NA coming back or what?
We should do a full podcast on that analysis.
Oh yeah, we can make a full podcast on your life story.
On my gaming career.
Yeah.
But you're going to be after the one that prepares for it. You're going to be the one interviewing me. That'll be lit. But
Maybe we'll put that in the back burner for now.
okay. Let's play some games, sir. I got 2 games for us today. A Would You Rather and Unpopular Opinions. So, I'm too lazy to get the hat, so we'll just point. All right? Or no, this is not. Never mind. I'm stupid. Sorry, cut that out, editor. Would you rather? All right, you know how it goes. Would you rather have tiny hands or giant feet?
Well, I already have tiny hands. And like average size feet.
I think tiny hands. Because giant feet is just like uncomfortable. And like you're not going to find shoes. At least with tiny hands, you don't need like. But then the argument
No, I
goes,
would
you need
rather
your
have
hands.
bigger feet, bro.
But like I guess it's pretty vague because you don't know. But giant feet, so you're not gonna have any shoes, bro. Man's gonna have like Shaq feet. Man's like gonna have like a
Yeah.
2025
But
size.
think about it. If I had giant feet in high school, you know how much faster I could be a swimmer? I'd have flippers for feet, bro.
Fair enough.
Like-
fair enough. All right. Would you rather be stuck in a tank with a shark or in a room crawling with spiders?
What kind of shark? And what kind of spiders?
Let's think. What's like an average shark, like a gray shark?
What's a gray shark?
I don't know, bro. Like when you think of shark, like the shark from
Jaws?
Jaws.
A great white shark.
Yeah, that one. Or spiders, like, let's say they can bite you, but they're not gonna like poison you. You know what I
Just
mean?
like what, like tarantulas or something?
Aren't tarantulas poisonous? Anyways, a spider that's
No, I don't think so. Because
That-
people have them as pets, right? Like the big ones? Like the hairy ones, right?
sure they can bite you, but they can't like poison you.
Shit, man. Would I rather? I think I'd rather be in the tank with the shark. Because I don't really like spiders that much.
Yeah.
And also, fun fact, great white sharks actually die in tanks. So,
Okay.
So you already know.
Okay. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or a horse-sized duck?
100 duck-sized horses, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, a duck the size of a horse
Quack.
would kill you, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like always take the smaller animals, bro. Doesn't matter how many they are, dude. You can kick them and shit. Who cares, right? But that big ass duck, dude, is gonna sit on you and that's it, bro.
Bum, bum,
Lit.
bum. Ba-da-da-da.
Stop.
Would you rather have a super long nose or a ridiculous long tongue?
Long tongue. Because if I have a long nose, everyone is gonna be thinking I'm like Doofenshmirtz walking around, bro. You know what I mean? The big ass nose. But if I have a long tongue, then like no one will know, right?
What do you mean? Your tongue's gonna be sticking out of your mouth because it's so long.
Venom has a long tongue, but it doesn't stick out of his mouth, does it?
Are you gonna be Venom, sir? You're gonna be like,
This is a would you rather. I'm just explaining my logic.
fine, go for it. Would you rather have a time machine or magic mirror that told you anything you want to know?
Well, the magic mirror that we want to know is just our phone with Google on it. Okay.
Not necessarily.
So I'd go with the time machine.
You could be like, will Bitcoin go up in 1 year? And man's is gonna tell you.
Yeah, but if I have the time machine, I can just go to the future, see if it,
Freaking Back to the Future head ass over here.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Let's play some unpopular opinions. Unpopular opinion. I believe you should not be allowed to take off your shoes or socks on a plane.
I believe that you should or should not.
You should.
You-
Not. I believe you should not be able to allow. Sorry. I believe you should not be allowed to take off your shoes or socks on a plane.
Yes. What? Why? Okay, first of all, on a regular, like, commercial plane, yeah. Keep your socks and feet on, bro. These people
Keep
that
your
I see.
socks and feet.
Yes, keep your feet on your body, bro. Keep your socks and your shoes on your feet, bro. No one wants to be smelling your feet.
I think if you're
man.
in first class, you can take off your shoes because you have more room.
Nah, it depends, dude. Because there are like some planes, like the Emirates planes or like the Asian planes where you literally have your own room and a bed and shit and a shower. But then that's fine because you have your own compartment. But if I'm like sitting and there's like Joe Blow next to me, I don't want his stinky feet out, bro. You know what I mean?
Freaking Joe Blow, man. I hate that guy. Unpopular opinion. I believe the youth of today fears aging more than anyone else ever has.
The youth? That is an interesting statement.
You don't have to agree or disagree if you don't know.
I have no idea. Are people scared to age these days?
I think because there's more knowledge accessible, people are more afraid. You know, it's like the phrase, in ignorance is bliss. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I also feel like this day and age, people can hide their age easier with like makeup or plastic surgery or that.
What
type
are
of
you
shit.
talking about?
Well, why would people be afraid to age? Is it because they're afraid of death?
That's what I kind of thought of it.
Yeah, but people were always afraid of death.
Oh, you were going for people are scared to look old.
Well, that's like one of the reasons why people are
I
afraid
thought
to
it was
age.
like people were scared to die.
Well, didn't we already talk about death in a previous podcast? And why people are afraid to die?
My guy, we can talk about death every episode. It doesn't matter. Just because we say something in last episode, we can say it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so that's why I was interpreting it as like...
Okay,
How would you look?
I can see that. I was interpreting it more as people younger are scared of death more. Anyways, let's
Maybe
move
that's
on.
the case too. I don't know.
I don't know. Unpopular opinion. I believe men walking away from inattentive and disrespectful dates should be encouraged.
So I have mixed feelings about this. I will say yes, I do believe that. But
I think basically what he's saying is he believes men shouldn't be simps, basically.
well, I think it's more of the lines of like men should just like stick up for themselves
Respect themselves.
and respect themselves if they're being disrespected.
Of course.
Right. Now I do believe in like being a gentleman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then it's also like
Situational.
situational, right? I don't know, man. For me, this is like a tough one. Like if I went out on a date with a girl and it was like not the best date or whatever, I'd still pay for the meal and take her home. I just wouldn't call her again, right?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
if like if I meet her at a place and she like brings her friend on the date and expecting to pay for both their meals, then nah, bro, I'm out. You know what I mean?
That's 200 IQ.
You know what I mean? Like if it's some dumb
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that,
yeah, I
then
know
no,
what you
forget
mean.
it. But if it's just like, oh, like we didn't vibe, I'm not gonna like leave her at the restaurant with the bill and just dip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Depends where. Anyways, unpopular opinion. I believe not everyone is special, deep, and complex. There are very, very shallow, ordinary, boring people out there.
well, yeah. I mean, sure, everyone is a unique individual and has their own, opinions and personalities and stuff. But there are a lot of boring people
I disagree
or
with
like
this statement.
vanilla people.
Like,
In the sense of like, all girls dress the same now type thing. Or like this is the trend, like everyone is doing this. This is what people are like, like, oh, I like basketball, or like people are very
Yeah,
like
yeah.
vague with like not vague but very like streamlined in like what society like tells them to like and stuff.
yeah, but I disagree with this. I think everyone is special in their own way.
Well, I think everyone is unique, but
Unique, special,
not
same thing.
special.
Well, I think it's just maybe a minute like description in the actual like term of the word, like unique and special. But like, I think everyone has something to offer. You know what I mean? Like big or small, everyone has something to offer in life.
But if everyone has something to offer, wouldn't that just be normal? That wouldn't be something special. Is like extraordinary that not everyone can do.
Just
But if everyone has something to offer, then that's just a normal thing that people
no,
have.
just because someone has something special or unique about them to offer doesn't mean they do. You know what I mean? Like
sure.
it's considered special or unique because not everyone actually goes for it and shows that and does those things. All right. Unpopular opinion. I believe public school teaches you how to socialize in a way private school never could.
Fully disagree with that. Fully disagree. We went to a private school when we were younger, right? Up until like
Right before high school.
right before high school. So like 1-2 years we were in middle school to, I think it was the French Catholic school, right?
Yeah.
But when we were in private school, I felt like as a kid I socialized with all my classmates, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And like the
same.
teachers and everything. Like just because you're in a private school doesn't mean you don't know how to socialize with people. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I know people who went to public school who don't know how to socialize with people.
I think it depends on what type of school it is, because maybe he has a different experience with the private school he went to or something like that. But I think for the most part, if there's enough students, unless there's like 2 students in your class or like 5 students in your class, if there's like, I don't know, 100 people in your grade or whatever, you're chilling. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I disagree with that statement as well. But yeah, that was the last unpopular opinion, sir. Would you like to end off the podcast today?
This is Fly Under the Radar. We're your hosts, William and Timothy Fly. I wish you guys a good week. You should comment below, and if there are topics you want us to talk about, right? We love all of you guys.
Are you slow in the head?
Dude, I went to bed at like 2 a.m, bro. Last night I was
Alright.
playing Among Us with friends and stuff. So
Where was the invite, bro? What?
Shut up.
I'm triggered. Anyways, thank you guys for watching Fly Under the Radar. New episodes every Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, we'll see you next week.